This segment is sponsored by Noble McIntyre and McIntyre Law. Well, every month, with the help of local attorney and philanthropist Noble McIntyre, will announce the Noble Cause winner, and Noble is here with us today for another Noble Cause winner. Noble, who are we honoring this month?
Hey guys, we have Audrey Allen from the South Logan County 4-H Club in Guthrie, Oklahoma. So Audrey, you're a senior in Guthrie, correct?
Yep.
Okay, so Audrey is a senior in Guthrie, and she has been in the South Logan County 4-H for 9 years. I think she's held every single office possible to hold, all the way from, I mean, everything. President, vice president, treasurer, everything she's done there. She's got a long history in 4-H, and she's got a couple of really, really good projects. Before we talk about your projects, tell me a little bit about why you like 4-H and what it's done for you.
I like 4-H because it makes a positive difference in youth's lives. Like, I would not be able to be literally talking on TV right now because I used to be so shy and so quiet, but joining 4-H has given me opportunities to practice public speaking, make new friends, go on fun trips, and just things like that. Like, it teaches you, people who are in 4-H, there's a vast difference between someone who's been in 4-H and someone who's never been in 4-H.
I would agree with that. Every time we have a 4-H'er come in here and win this award, I always say how well they speak, how well they speak. Now, you talked about some of the fun stuff you've done and some of the trips. Before we talk about your project, you were talking earlier with me about one of the trips that you've done. So if you were telling somebody why to join 4-H and the trips, tell me a little bit about that trip, what you did, and why it was so much fun and enjoyable.
So we did a trip. I did it in 2023 in the summer. We went to Washington, D.C. It was a leadership trip, so people from all different states like Colorado, New Mexico, Oklahoma, of course, because we rode a bus 18 hours, everyone in Oklahoma, and we got to talk that entire time. And the bus even had bathrooms, so if you
can't beat the bathroom. I remember when I was in Burns Flat, first time I got on a bus with a bathroom. I thought that was the greatest thing in the world. Let's talk a little bit about your projects. You've got two that are important to you. Tell me about both of those and why you do it and why that's so important and needed.
So I started my project. My first project was Feelings Can Be Messy, and we talk about mental health because my project is health and fitness. We talk about all types of health in that, but I mainly focus on mental health. Well, we make tie-dye pillowcases, and I talk about what they can do when things get hard, like talk to a trusted adult. And through being on the newspaper, going to this like workshops and stuff, I've reached about 35,000 people by doing that.
Now, when you're talking with these kids, and when we spoke earlier, they're some of the youngest kids in our society, right? They're the little kids, and they have sometimes, they have family issues, they have all kinds of normal issues. Do they ever open up to you when you're doing these projects, or do they say much to you?
Not really, and I don't expect them to. Like, I'm just a random person teaching you how to make tie-dye pillowcases. But I'd tell them, like, talk to your parents or tell a trusted adult or something if you, like, get sad for a long time or something's going on.
Okay. Now, tell me about your other project, because you've got two that you like. Let's talk about that one.
So Clover Clothes Closet is what it's called, and I started it because my 4-H club, we used to donate hat, underwear, gloves, like cozy socks every winter to our local elementary school. But the principal actually approached me and was like, hey, what we want instead is clothes for our closet. Like, if a kid has an accident, they can change, because they were running out and teachers were paying for it out of their own pocket. So I started my own project. And I started a GoFundMe, a Facebook account, so people can donate to me on GoFundMe. I've bought some clothes, and my county and my club has donated. So I've donated about 450 items of clothes to my local elementary school. So I'm proud.
That's fantastic. So before we forget, you have a brother. What is your brother's name?
His name is Luke.
Luke. And now Luke is in 4-H, and he's a little younger than you. Okay. Now behind the camera we have Mom, and Mom did not want us to pick on Luke, right? But if I were to ask you the question with Luke watching, who's the better 4-H'er? Who is it?
I'd say definitely me.
Luke, buddy, your sister's better than you. You got your work cut out for you. You got 4 years to catch up. All right, so I have a law firm here in town, McIntyre Law. I have a history in 4-H. It's where I learned to do my public speaking. In fact, on my wall, there's a newspaper with my grandfather from 100 years ago. Who was in 4-H. I like to recognize young adults that are doing something different in their community, and that's you. So you're doing great things. You're leading the charge. You've gone to 4-H. You're in leadership, all the offices helping kids. So I've got a couple things for you. You are this month's Noble Cause winner. You can grab that. Noble Cause winner, but that's not that much fun. I also have a check for you and a check for the South County. Let's make sure we get this right, South Logan County 4-H Club. And it's just my way of saying thank you for everything you're doing. Keep up the good work. I know you're talking about going either to Southwestern University or to Friends University when you graduate. keep doing things to help people because the world is short of that. So thank you for everything you're doing. Good job, Luke. Luke, buddy, your sister's way ahead of you. Let's see if you can catch up. Guys, that's who we have this week. Audrey Allen from Guthrie, Oklahoma, another great Noble Cause winner.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Attorney Noble McIntyre and McIntyre Law, they are experienced trial lawyers, and McIntyre Law is located at 8601 Southwestern Avenue in OKC. You can check them out online at McIntyreLaw.com. And get this, you can download the app and give them a call as well at 405-917-5200, and they do offer virtual meetings.